Stepparents? When did you have to protect your stepkid from their parent? My husband wanted me to shave his 11-year-old daughter Lacey's head because she got a B on her math test, even though the rest of her report card was straight A's. She's getting lazy, he said, slamming the report card on the kitchen counter. Lacey stood there trembling. Tomorrow morning, you're shaving her head. Complete buzz cut. I thought he was joking at first. Over one B grade? That's insane. He pulled out electric clippers from a shopping bag. She needs to learn that mediocrity has consequences. I looked at Lacey, tears streaming down her face. Please, Dad. I studied so hard, she begged. Not hard enough, apparently, he replied coldly. That night, Lacey came to my room sobbing. Please don't do it. Everyone will make fun of me. I hugged her tight. Let me talk to him again. I went to our bedroom where my husband was setting up his phone stand. What's that for? I asked. Documentation, he said. I'm recording the whole thing tomorrow. Actions have consequences. I tried reasoning with him. This is too extreme. Just take away her phone or something. He shook his head. You're too soft on her. That's why her grades are slipping. I pointed out 1B wasn't slipping grades. It starts with 1B, then it's all Bs, then she's failing, he said. We're nipping this in the bud. The next morning, he watched me set up in the bathroom. Lacey sat on the stool, shaking. Please, Daddy, I promise I'll get all A's forever, she pleaded. Promises mean nothing. Results matter, he said, starting his phone recording. Go ahead, shave it all off. I turned on the clippers. Lacey started hyperventilating. I can't breathe, she gasped. Stop being dramatic, my husband said. You're making this worse than it needs to be. I brought the clippers close to her head. Maybe just cut it short, I suggested. Completely bald, or I'll do it myself, he said. And I won't be as gentle. I started cutting small sections. Lacey was sobbing so hard she could barely sit straight. Hold her still, my husband commanded. She needs to learn. Other kids at school had parents who grounded them or took away privileges. This was insanity. His phone suddenly rang. Work emergency, he said, checking the caller ID. Someone crashed the server. He looked at me. I have to go in immediately. You finish this. Send me photo proof when it's done. He grabbed his keys. And don't even think about going easy on her. I'll know. The second his car left the driveway, I turned off the clippers. We're leaving, I told Lacey. Get your coat. I drove her to my friend's salon. Just give her a nice trim, I told the stylist. Maybe layer it a bit. Lacey looked confused. But Dad said Dad's not here, I interrupted. While the stylist worked, I pulled Lacey's hair back tightly and took a photo that made it look much shorter. I sent it to my husband. Done, I texted. He replied immediately. Good, maybe now she'll take her education seriously. Lacey was quiet in the car ride home. Why does Dad hate me? She asked. He doesn't hate you. He's just... I couldn't finish the sentence. Can I tell you something? Lacey said quietly. Last year when I got a C on my science project, he made me stand in the corner for 6 hours. No bathroom breaks. I wet myself. My hands gripped the steering wheel. Why didn't you tell me? He said it would be worse next time. He showed me websites for military boarding schools. She lifted her sleeve, revealing old bruises. This was from when I talked back about the corner punishment. I pulled over immediately and took photos of every bruise. Has he done this before? She nodded. When you're at work, he says you wouldn't understand because you're not my real mom. That comment hit hard. You should have told me, sweetheart. He said you'd take his side, that all adults stick together. I called in sick to work and drove straight to Lacey's school. The counselor took one look at the photos and called CPS immediately. We need to document everything, she said. By afternoon, an emergency removal order was in place. When my husband came home, 2 police officers were waiting. What's going on? He demanded. I stood there with Lacey behind me. They know everything. The bruises, the standing punishments, your military school threats. His face went red. You're overreacting to simple discipline. The officer stepped forward. Sir, we need you to come with us. He looked at me with rage. You have no right. She's my daughter, and I'm her stepmother who protected her from abuse, I replied. As they led him away, he shouted, this is what happens when children aren't disciplined properly. 2 months later, the divorce was finalized. I got temporary custody of Lacey, and he lost all custody rights.